What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another day trading recap video. Today is, what is it, Tuesday, and I just realized there's way too many lines in this angle. So I'm going to go ahead and go right to the trading screen because that's bugging me out a little bit. This is a little bit better because you don't see all the lines after the picture. Anyway, now the market is up quite nice today. I mean, look at this. SPY 3%, NASDAQ 1.6%, pretty nice. But again, it's been a snooze fest out there. It's been so slow in terms of trading momentum. Anything that really just has a nice continuation. Ideally a small cap, but let's not be too picky. Now, I was like, why does this feel like it's been going on forever? So let's just very quickly show you my day trading Momo calendar. By the way, in like April, it was pretty all right. I didn't size up in April. Like, here we go. My biggest position size, or my average position size, so like this is how much money it was worth, was $4,000. That's tiny. I should be trading $20,000, $30,000 right now. So I've been really sizing down. I still was able to pull out around $7,000 from the market. Day trading, I did, 426 trades here, so kind of on the like okay side, nothing too crazy. I do like around 4,000, like 3.5 thousand a year. So definitely, good amount of trades. But, ever since the last week of April and all into May, it's been one step forward, one step back. I think this is one of my longest periods of net neutral, where it's like, this was a break-even week. This was a break-even week. This was a break-even week, and so far we're slightly red on the week. So I don't know. I'm up or down like $200-300, and I'm just stuck in that range. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's better than being red. I would rather tread water and stay afloat any day than dig myself into a hole. But I'm just saying, the point I'm trying to make is the overall market is just really tiring right now to be a momentum day trader. So just going in and acknowledging that and hopefully not getting too aggressive, buying too high, tends to be the way to go right now until the market gets better, right? Survive until we can thrive. And, today was another surviving day. I was actually really close to trading AUVI right here, which actually could have worked. We had a nice 5-minute breakout, a good 1-minute pullback. But it's 9:56. I shouldn't be throwing in the towel already. But it's we were just talking about this in the not David, in the Discord with David, and he was also saying these are just not the days to be getting super aggressive. At one point you just got to know when to walk away, and that's why I'm walking away here. So really small wins across the board. SE is actually my most profitable ticker today, which is kind of surprising. I actually did use big size on SE. I think my biggest size was like $16,000. And like I had 2 trades, both of them were scratches. I was down 1%, I was up 1%, but it never really did what I wanted to do. And then I ended up just kind of stopping out. That's more or less what happened with the other ones, except PPSI. I actually took a legit loser there, and then I recovered a little bit. So yeah, just a slow day. I'm up, $50. I actually didn't even look. I'm up $50, so it's a scratch day. I could be down or up $200. I usually just call that a scratch day because it just doesn't feel any significant. Usually means like there just wasn't any action or I just did poorly. So yeah, that's a scratch day right here. So let's talk about these tickers. I actually want to start with, you hear those birds outside? They're just going all out. And there is a classic music concert literally happening, like, I think in the same block as me. I think it was right over there, my neighbors, and well, it's like a school over there, so sometimes they have concerts, and it was such a relaxing morning. Or for me, it's evening because I'm in Berlin right now, or afternoon. So let's talk about SE, kind of an interesting ticker to be trading, not my typical classic go-to kind of stock. But it was all right. Big bottom bounce like we're seeing on a lot of large caps right now. Quite significant. From the low, this one, is up like 50% plus, and not to mention, big sell-off here, 86%. So nothing new, nothing we haven't been seeing, so no surprise there. Entertainment company, 560 million shares outstanding, very high, and $43 billion market cap. So this is not a classic ticker, not my classic small cap Momo, but hey, I try not to discriminate. If there's a ticker that's on a front side, like, let's go for it. And that's what we were seeing with SE. So zoom. This is the 5-minute chart. This ticker was trending up. I usually don't like to trade tickers that aren't up over 30-40%, but there's just, beggars can't be choosers, and I feel like I'm in a total beggar right now in this market. So hey, it was breaking up here, 5-minute breakout, and I started trading it. Let's see, I popped up here. I bought this pullback. I was up like 1% on it. I was looking for continuation. Of course, we didn't get it. I all of a sudden was red 1%, and then I stopped out here. It actually did the breakout I was looking for. I bought this pullback looking for that breakout, but I didn't. I entered a little bit too soon, and this isn't, or actually that's not true. What I did was I had a limit order like right here, like right below it. It went down. I didn't get my fill. It started crawling back up. And then I thought it was going to be the breakout, which it was. So I started buying higher, kind of like chasing, but not really, because it was confirming to hold its high. So we got a confirmation. So I'm basically paying more for a confirmation. It's running up, and I just take profits a little bit too soon. So again, kind of a scratch trade. I don't get any meat really of either one of these moves. And now it's selling off. And look at that sell volume. It's just disgusting. So, why is a ticker like SC moving? And usually I'm not crazy about trading, quarterly earnings catalysts. But just, look at this. It's actually quite nice here. Estimates $-1 and 0.05 cents, or $0.05, so 5 cents. Estimate in the actual 0.62. So that's a nice difference, not to mention the SPY and everything's bouncing up. So, it was looking good. Well, am I bullish on SE long term or anything like that? I have no idea. I don't know much about the company. I threw in a little bit here just to look at what they actually do. It looks like they're into online games development publishment, but here it says electronic gaming and multimedia on Finviz. So I was just kind of looking at this company. Usually, again, I don't care. I just trade technicals. And that's how bored I was today, where I was actually looking at the companies I trade. The irony. When I always tell my friends, like, I don't know the companies that I trade, they're always like really confused what I do. This actually reminds me a little bit of Coinbase, because the health on Coinbase is really high because they're just sitting on cash, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, some future is there, but they don't do dividends. They don't have a big past. It's not a value play, so it literally looks like this. Actually, let's just pull it up. You'll see how I think Coinbase is more on the health side, because their future is, well, I think their future is strong, but I think it's very debatable on the whole cryptocurrency market. Oh wow, this has changed drastically. This has changed so much. Coinbase, I guess, ever since their earnings came out. Let's see what they have here for valuations. Current price. So wow, their fair value picked up. Coinbase fair value was around 80, so that was a huge move. So if you go back to CE here and go to their valuation, we're here down 36. Again, these metrics, unless you're like super long-term investor, really don't matter for trading. But again, I like to check out these things now when I have some free time. Now, if you want to actually access Simply Wall Street, a Trade Journal has a good deal with them. So if you just log into your Trade Journal account or create a free account, you can get 2 weeks free. Just logging in here, so you could check out unlimited companies. Usually I think you're limited to 5 companies or so. So give this a check if you are interested in Simply Wall Street. Other than that, I was just kind of going through their earnings and whatnot. Looks pretty good, but again, like, just light action out here. So I had a lot of free time. I watched a bunch of YouTube this morning. So it's just one of those classic days where it's like, it should have been probably just a no trade day. But again, I like to, dip my toes in and constantly see what the market's up to. IDRA, another ticker here that we are slightly up on. A little bit of a front side push here I went for, but I don't know. This ticker was up like 60%. I unfortunately missed this initial move. I came in late, and then it felt like it was extended. Volume was getting choppy. Red volume was getting high, and big resistance here, and it was a sub-dollar. So I lost my interest on this one very quickly. MITQ, similar situation. Popped up, big resistance. I tried to get a pullback and continuation. Of course, there was none of that, so I jumped ship. PPSI. Also a similar situation, not really the most interesting ticker. This is a ticker we've seen so many times in the past. You can look at the daily. We've traded this one a lot and had a lot of these former spikes. I kept on, trying for these spikes. Then I think this is the one I really took a big hit on. And then at the market open, you could see I sized down. I was just trading this with like $2,000 to see if there was any sort of like, direction, and there wasn't. Look at this chop fest. And then I was like, you know what, screw this company. Look at all this red. Look at this chop. Like, I'm done with it. And it ended up selling off. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those markets where, like, if you can get green even like 1 or 2%, just probably bag it and walk. And that, that's what I'm doing today. I'm not even green 1% based on my average position size, but I felt like I could have been just as easy red. So yesterday I was up like 2% based on my average position size, and then I ended the day down like 1.5% based on my average position size. So I was like, okay, let's not do that again. Let's just close it. There's really no reason for me to keep watching the market. I am hoping there's going to be another push in the SPY so I can sell some covered calls on some of my long-term investments before maybe there's a continuous downtrend. But other than that, I'm not going to be sticking around much longer. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Till then, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao, guys.